Well, good evening, y'all. You see we got a different victim in here today. This is our 1968 GMC. We've had it for a while now. Motor's strong in it. It needs a couple accelerator pumps. And then also I've got the spindles to convert this to disc brakes in the front. It's already got the back. It's got the 5 lug instead of the 6. Little bale and wire cotter pin. Ow! There we go. Set that up out the way. Set that up out the way. Hopefully I can just turn that just like so and get to where I need to get to. Man, I really hope that back one not leaking like the front one was. This back one doesn't seem to be. That one's bad. Easy. Oh yeah, you can see that tear right there. That's where she was leaking from. Okay, so let's see. try that. That one seems to be fine. Might be getting weak. We'll try it. We will try it. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, there's your center cap. pliers. I might be able to get away with it. Yeah. Again, y'all have to be so shy. Y'all can get up here. Well, y'all can be the first ones to get hit by the hammer when I start swinging at it. Yeah, buddy. Ow! Yeah, we're fine. Damn. Well, let's see what any of the old ball joint puller will work. Jeez Louise. Oh, that dang spring tension. Yeah, buddy. There it goes. use that one. Now let me see about. Well, how the heck is that one? Oh, I just need to take it loose there. That's about what I'm afraid of. There you go, Mark. I'll get the old vice grips out. I think I got it that time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Show you what we're doing there. So before I let the jack down, see I got this one loose, but it's got, you know, about half the threads on it. Same goes for the bottom. Now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna let down on the jack to where there's no tension on it, just you know, just leave a little space between the jack and the lower arm. Hit the hammer here, hit the hammer here, and it should knock these loose, or these ball joints loose. So scale up. And we're gonna do it to the other side. There's one. I just gotta get that one. We're still not on the bottom yet. So. Yeah. ain't quite ready to let her go yet. Yeah. So now, I can go ahead and loosen this all the way up, if I can, now. I'll be able to now. I'm certain I'm spinning now. There's that one. You just hit it. Can't say that much. Gotta love ball joints. And there's that. Anyhow, so as y'all know the ball joints, well, I had to get different tie rod ends fit. And then once I got those, then I realized, well, I need the whole dang drag link. So I got it, and that's where we're at now. I'll show you. I'll crawl in. There's the old drag link, which these are too small. And then these are too small for the other tie rods. Ignore that. So anyhow, while we're under here, on the other one, I wailed trying to separate this right here. So finally I just said forget it, took those two bolts out, took the whole idler arm and everything down. But yeah, so I've already got the other tie rod on this side, so literally the only thing I have to do is pull this spindle off, take the ball joints out, put the new ones in, put the new spindle back on, and hook up brake line, hook up the tie rod. We're done with this thing as far as steering goes, and disc brakes. So, y'all, I'm tired. I'm gonna go in the house. Thanks for watching. Well, y'all, the spindle's on. It's officially got disc brakes on this side. Got steering on this side. I have yet to decide if I want to run these wheels. I'm going to run different tires. That's just a given. But I haven't decided if I want to run these wheels or I got a set of the Hurricane wheels that look pretty good on this truck. So anyhow, I'll show you all what all ended up having to become of the steering and stuff. So of course y'all know the ball joints. I don't even know where my flashlight's at. Well, y'all, as you can see, we're back out here working on the 68 again. I got a couple things I want to do to it. I got two more accelerator pumps. I'll put one of them on there. I've already got one on. Plus, on top of that, got new ball joints that'll make this thing fit. So we'll get started on that. We'll let this battery start boiling while we're doing that. So let's get to it. So I don't know if y'all remember where we left off, but so I got the spindle here. This is the lower, this is the upper. The upper one fits, but I mean it's no good. This is the lower, and it doesn't go all the way through. Not even close for me to be able to put to even start the nut. So here's the new one. Which by the time the boot compresses, see it, you got over probably about an inch of threads there. So well, it looks like I already got a piece of trash in there. That's not good. It'll be all right though. So anyhow, we're going to try and get this cleaned up just a little bit better, and then replace some ball joints, and then we'll clean up the spindle. The upper ones, they're pretty simple. They just bolt in, come with new hardware. And of course, before I got too carried away, I did make sure that they fit good too. So this thing's going to be like a brand new going town rig by the time we're done with it. So I guess let me see about getting some of this crud off of here. Wish I knew where all my wire brushes went. Now, I'm going to have to go through the whole process of figuring out what pieces I need out of my ball joint press. Alright, so in order to do this, I need to back that. Let me get some gloves first. This gets to be an oily, greasy mess. My hands are still somewhat clean already. Buying this has made my life a whole lot easier. No, I can't go that way. It's going to have to be like that. That's going to have to be that. That one's too small, yep. With that, yeah, oh yeah, that'll work. So that right there, I'll probably have to jack that up again. Yeah, I'm going to have to jack that up again. I'm going to have to loosen that up some more. The only part about this, it's kind of no fun, is figuring out what pieces will work with what, just so you can do this kind of a job. These Chevrolet ball joints are kind of a pain anyhow, because right here on the lower A-arm, it's not flat like you'd need. I think we're going in pretty straight. I hope we're going in pretty straight. I'll have to go up some more. Now I'm scratching the bumper. My goodness. Can't have nothing nice. Yeah, this is the part I don't like. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're seated all the way up in there. Heck yeah. I'll set that on there. That'll compress on that once get the weight of the yeah. Once you get the weight of the spindle on there. Now yeah, I see it. That boot tore. Looks like we're gonna be 7/16s on those. Get a 7/16 wrench. Right there on top. There, I already got a 7/16 wrench. Woo! Look at me lying. Just tell me, how dare you lie to... Oh yeah. That's gonna be perfect. Alright, let me pause this for a second. Alright, we're back. So, I guess I need to start by trying to clean some of the grime off of this now. It's alright. We put the bushing on there. Change out my gloves. I tore these a couple times. Alright. I got a little baggie little dime bag full of bolts. Which I probably should open before I put these gloves on. Let's see here. I'm not quite ready for the cotter pin. I'm not quite ready for the greaser. The dogs must have found something out there they like. He's working like crazy. Probably talking to the neighbor's dog. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. I hear him now. Dang it. Must have got my glove wedged in the bolt or in the nut because I tore a hole in my glove. Brand new pair of gloves. All right, moment of truth. Hey, yeah. Where you at? Is that even gonna fit in there? Well, I'll be dipped. That's even gonna fit right there. See, guys, this is why I wanted to create this channel. That's because, number one, for me to learn, but also for, well, if any of you older guys learn too, or my age learn, great. But mainly for these young whippersnappers that want to learn this stuff, hopefully they can learn something from this. But like a 68 Chevy, they didn't start putting disc brakes on them until 71. I mean, this body style went from 67 to 72, and they did, like I said, they didn't start putting disc brakes on them until 71 and 72. Even then, this spindle, this rotor, this brake caliper, all came off of an 82 Chevy van, the G10, and this just goes to show that you don't have to go buy brand new Willwood brakes or Bear brakes or anything like that. Spend thousands of dollars, even hundreds of dollars. You could probably go to the scrapyard and pick these up for $50 maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they go for at the scrapyard. I had this already, so when I parted out the van, I made sure I kept these because I had a feeling they would fit. And with new ball joints, they did. So on the lower ball joint here, this taper was too wide and it wouldn't fit. That's all that interfered. This was still the same diameter on the lower A-arm as, see, I know from the 60s all the way up till the 80s, maybe even the 90s, the lower A-arm didn't change. I don't know about the 90s for sure, but I know the 80s, they didn't change. The only thing that changed was the taper on the diameter of the ball joint itself. This ball joint didn't change at all. So the upper ball joint didn't change at all. Now the lower ball or the tie rod end, it did get a little wider, but that'll be all right for now. I got some out there, or I could just order some new ones. It's not that big of a deal. But this is all still the same. Where it screws into, you know, you have to take it apart and clean it, obviously, because like this one, this whole thing, it's actually a split housing, if I remember right. Maybe this isn't. Yeah, it has to be. And it'll just fill up with dirt and grime and stuff and fill up, and you'll have to clean those threads out and stuff. But yeah, you know, so literally, there's the drum brake that came off of it. And let me turn the wheel. There it is with disc brakes on it now. I mean, it took me, I don't know how long, 22 minutes to do that once I had the ball joints. Now to take it off, it probably took me an hour or so to get it off. But you know, this is stuff that can be done in less than a day if you feel comfortable doing it. But mainly, as long as you're willing to try it, you know, like I said, I didn't know if this was going to work or not 100%, but it did. You know, I'm glad it did because I didn't want to have to put that back on there. So just don't be afraid to try stuff. You know, this is what hot rodding's all about. You know, so now the only thing I have to do is do the other side, get tie rod ends, and change the portioning valve. And this thing, it's already got power brakes. It just needed disc. So this thing's going to be a completely different road machine whenever we finally get it out of here. So let me finish this up, and we'll keep on trucking. Well, y'all, there it is running. Keep in mind it is cold in here, and that's just condensation coming out of it. So mainly now the only thing I gotta do is get tie rod ends and brake pads, and I'll be done up here. And this thing will be drivable again. Same goes for this side. Well, y'all, I got the spindles put on and the brake discs. I'm just waiting on some brake pads and tie rod ends to get in so I can finish putting it together. What are you doing, Spike? What are you doing, buddy? But I wanted to get y'all's opinion on what y'all thought about the old white rallies. or them old centerline style wheels. I do have, like I said, I still got a set of torque thrust, or not torque thrust, but hurricane wheels, like 90s style hurricane wheels. Just tell me what y'all think. If y'all like this content, just if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button and try to start giving me as many followers as you can. I'm just trying to build up something, nice here. So anyhow, y'all, thanks for watching.